The Alchemist here. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite beings of all time, Raphael the Archangel. Raphael, to me, comes with great green light of healing, whether that's an emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever it is you call him for, he'll come and bring that to you. I know he's been with me my entire life. Since I was a little kid, I was always sick, but I was able to get the healing I needed. And one of the ways he's worked for me is if I am in a pain or anything along those lines, I'll just think about him and call forth his name, and his healing light comes with him. I remember when I was running, my foot hurt. It was really sharp pain in my leg. And I remember saying, please, Raphael, be with me, be able to heal my leg. And I was far away from home at the time. And right after I called that, it was like a haste. Boom! My foot was fine. And I didn't feel that pain at all anymore. And so then I was able to start running and get back. I had a migraine that was coming. And usually when I get migraines, it just gets worse and worse and worse to the point where I can't do anything at all. And I couldn't afford to go back home. I was out working. And I just asked for his assistance to be with me. And he brought the healing. Like, I had a migraine, but it just stayed at this level. It didn't get any worse. And so I could finish off my day and get through it. And that's what he does. He helps you completely heal. And another awesome thing he does, when I was at a restaurant and I ate this one thing and someone said, "Oh, is that I forget what they said, but I thought I was allergic to it." And I remember eating that, and all of a sudden my face went pale, and my whole body, it felt like I was getting ready to have like a panic attack, and I didn't know what to do. And so I went to the bathroom, and I did a prayer to Raphael to come help me out. And as I did that, he flashed in my mind all this caffeine I had throughout the entire day, and how hearing that think that my mind thought I was allergic to something, how that triggered into my stomach, and your stomach has so many sensory things within it. So like it really controls your body. It's almost its own brain too. And how since my mind hit that, it stimulated my stomach to have the panic attack and almost a panic attack. And he told me, "You're totally fine. It's just because you had so much caffeine and then your stomach got hit." And that seems to happen a lot where if there's like a pain or something along those ways, he'll flash in your mind like how it got there and then the severity of it. And like most of the time, it's all in the mind. How we're too worried about hoping that, like, well, we're too busy worried about thinking that something's way worse than what it actually is. And he comes in with the healing light to make sure that you are able to have the right perception as well as the healing. And not everything comes with haste with it. If you have a very intense sickness or something like you really messed up your body and it really hurts, you can just draw out a sigil or call forth to him. And I like to blood sigils and then burn them if it calls to that and it's needed that. But you can just call forth to him a prayer, and it will increase the quickness of the healing that you will have. And it's always worked for me, and I know he's always been there at my side since I was a little kid. And there's something that, when people say you can't work with angels and demons, you can't do this and that. If you saw an angel and a demon in the same room, they're not going to look any different. And you can work with both of them at the same time, because Raphael is a lot more ancient than Christianity. It goes all the way back to Samaria, and even probably before that. But from the knowledge I've seen, he goes all the way back to there. And he's always been there for me. I appreciate him so much. He's definitely my favorite archangel, without a doubt. And if you need that healing light, call forth to him, and he will come and bring that healing. as well as he's got this joy, at least for myself. He brings this joy with him, and he just makes me feel so light and happy. And it's wonderful with my training because I'll work with Hermes, or there's some other spirits I've been working with, but I'll work with Hermes and I'll just really beat up my body heavily. But then after training and everything else, calling out to Raphael for healing, he always is a part of the equation where it's like I can push hard, but then I'm always able to heal and keep the process moving. So I'm moving more and more towards evolution at all times. And I would not be able to do that without Raphael in my life. So I love you, Raphael. Thank you for all you've done for me. And any of you who need healing or you haven't worked with any spirits before, Raphael, right then and there. And as time goes forward, I know I'll learn more and more about him and be able to do more and more miraculous things of healing from within and without. El the Alchemist, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and ask yourself, do you need healing? Because if you do, 1-800-RAPHAEL. See ya.